Hey guys, Mr. T here. This is another video. This one is on drawing quadratic functions, but using a table of values to do that. So the first thing to understand is that all quadratics, when you graph them, when you draw them on a set of axes, they're either a curved line pointing up, so like that, or they're a curved line pointing down, like that. They're all just a variation of those two things, okay? So obviously because they're curved, it's more complicated to draw them than a straight line where you only need 2 points. You're going to need a bunch of points to be able to define the curved shape. So the most basic method of drawing a quadratic is to fill in a table of values. A table of values for a range of x's using the equation to find the corresponding values of y. So basically this table of values is going to contain x and y values, and you're going to decide on a range of different x numbers that you're going to put into the table, and then use the equation to work out, well, what is the corresponding value of y for the different x's that you decided on. When you fill in that table, you're going to have a bunch of pairs of x and y, and obviously pairs of x and y are coordinates that you can graph and draw a line through them. So you're not really going to dot to dot it. You want it to be a curved line through the dots that you get, but you'll see the result of that when we do an example. So we're going to try to draw this graph of y is equal to x squared plus 2x take 3 using a table of values from x is equal to -3 to x is equal to 3. So the first step would be to draw up that table, get it ready to fill. So x and y, and x is ranging from -3 to +3. So -3, -2, -1. You usually want to center your range around 0. So if you're given it, then do the range as given. But if you aren't told what range of values to use, then it's a good idea to center it around 0. But at the end of the day, it doesn't hugely matter. But a lot of your graphs are going to be centered around 0. That's why it's going to be a good idea to center it on 0 like this. So now, how do we fill in the y values? Well, you've got this range of x's. We want to work out what y is when x is equal to the numbers that you've chosen, so -3. So how do I do that? Substitute that value of x, which is -3 at this time, into the equation. So I'm going to substitute -3 into the equation. So it's x squared plus 2 lots of x, which at this time is -3. Take 3 from that. -3 squared is 9. +2 times by -3 is -6. Take 3. 9 take 6 is 3. Take 3 is 0. So that's the first one. What is y when x is -2? Substitute -2 squared plus 2 lots of -2, take 3. -2 squared is 4, plus +2 times by -2, -4, take 3. 4 take 4 is 0, take 3 is -3. Keep going. Y is -1. -1 squared plus 2, -1, not equals, take 3. -1 squared is 1. +2 times by -1, -2, take 3. 1 take 2, -1, take 3, -4. What is y when x is equal to 0? 0 squared plus 2 lots of 0, take 3. 0 plus 0, take 3. 0 plus 0, take 3 is -3. Keep going. We haven't filled in the table yet. What is y when x is 1? 1 squared plus 2 lots of 1, take 3. 1 plus 2, take 3. 3 take 3 is 0. So when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0. What is y when x is equal to 2? 2 squared plus 2 lots of 2, take 3. 2 squared is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, take 3. 4 plus 4 is 8, take 3 is 8 take 3 is 5. And then the last one, because the table of values is meant to go up to positive 3, what is y when x is equal to 3? 3 squared plus 2 lots of 3, take 3. 3 squared is 9, plus 2 lots of 3 is 6, take 3. 9 plus 6, 15, take 3, 12. So we have a filled table of values. These pairs of x and y are coordinates. So all we need to do is plot them and connect the dots, and we've got a quadratic graph drawn. So now that I've filled in the table of values, I'm going to cover that up. No, I'm not going to be able to cover it up. How do we do this? I'll have to scroll down, bring it down here, and let's see if I can move this table. No, can't move the table. So I'm just going to have to do it one by one. It's negative 3, 0. I need to decide where the axes are going to go. So scroll down here. I'm going to start it in the middle. My origin's going to be here. Draw. Here, 0. 0 is there. So, negative 3, 0 is the first dot. So negative 3, 0. And the next dot, negative 2, negative 3. Negative 2, negative 3. Negative 1, negative 4. Negative 1, negative 4. Oh, I need to write the coordinates. Negative 1, negative 4. Next dot, 0, negative 3. Sorry for the moving around, but that's all I can do. 0, negative 3 there. So we can see the vertex where it curves back up. 0, negative 3. 1, 0. So on the line here. 2, 5, and 3, 12. 1, 0, 2, 5, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, and 3, 12, 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 12. Now it's not acceptable to not have a set of axes, so I'll draw that now. Hopefully it lines up. Oh, so disappointing. Blue. Hold my hand steady. Yay. Blue again to go the x-axis. It's not quite in the right position, I'll move that after. Done. And then I can trace through the curve, through the dots that I have placed, using the table of values. So you need to smooth it out. Don't just use a ruler to dot them. Alright, and then just make it symmetrical, or as well as you can there. As close as you can, because all these quadratics are going to be symmetrical. So that is an example of how you draw a quadratic using a table of values. If you can't do it by any other method but this, you can still get your marks by using a table of values to draw the graph. Alright, so hopefully that helps you out, and I'll see you in the next video.